Why did the Europeans discover Formosa first? The Europeans were the first to discover Formosa. But why? It is because of the Kuroshio Current. The fast-moving Kuroshio Current is the second largest ocean current in the world. It flows through the Bashi Channel from the equator and is separated by Formosa into two streams. The one on the east coast of Formosa is mainstream, while the other on the west coast is a tributary thereof. Briefly speaking, the Kuroshio Current wraps around Formosa. Concurrently, the seawater west of the Philippines also flows to the southwest coast of Formosa, which strengthens the tributary of the Kuroshio Current and helps the seawater east of the midline of the Formosa Strait to flow northward all year round, making it easier for the Europeans to discover Formosa. Therefore, it was the Europeans who first landed in Formosa, while the Chinese and the Japanese could only follow suit. The Kuroshio Current flows at an average speed of 1.75 meters per second, namely 151 kilometers a day. The enclosed bright spot is called the Pescadores Channel, with a flow rate of more than 4 meters per second. Because of the fast flow rate of Kuroshio Current, the Chinese had never known Formosa. Most important of all, the lousy shipbuilding techniques of the Chinese prevented them from passing through the Formosa Strait. Thus, Formosa has never been a part of China. It is because the Europeans, especially the Portuguese, who discovered Formosa in the 16th century, hailed it Ilha Formosa and became the first foreigners to land in Formosa. Fishermen and traders from Fujian, as well as Chinese and Japanese pirates, were able to visit Formosa decades later. The dark part on the satellite view of Formosa, taken by NASA, coded EOS-DIS, is the Pescadores Channel. Since time immemorial, the Formosan lived independently from other civilizations until the Europeans discovered Formosa. The Dutch took the route along the Kuroshio Current on the west coast of Formosa to establish a colony in nowadays Taiwan in 1624, which was the first foreign civilization in Formosa. The Spanish set off from the Philippines, crossed the Bashi Channel, took the route along the east coast of Formosa, and followed the Kuroshio Current to establish a colony in northern Formosa. Before the advent of the Dutch, Formosa already had a native kingdom. The Dutch call it the Kingdom of the Middag, literally the Kingdom of Midday. Surrounded by the Kuroshio Current, Formosan culture is an ocean culture that is itself different from China's Yellow River and Han culture. In fact, River Valley civilization is outdated, whether it is a Mesopotamian, Egyptian, Indus Valley, or Yellow River civilization. However, both the PRC and ROC exile establishments falsely claim that Formosan Kuroshio culture originated from Chinese Yellow River culture and take it as an excuse to annex Formosa. Ironically, the first Chinese in Formosa were migrant workers indentured by the Dutch. Even Chiang Kai-shek and his displaced Chinese could only take U.S. ships to escape to Formosa in the Chinese Civil War. Frankly speaking, the Formosans are looking forward to the stationing of American troops to guard against being enslaved by the Chinese.